Well, well, what do we have here? The truth about SpeedKing125. What's going on, everybody? How are we all doing today? Well, this video is finally up, it is. Right, before I start going into this, I'm just going to say, for all of you that follow my channel, you guys know who ZT is. You may not know who SpeedKing125 is. SpeedKing125 is a guy who ZT would have considered a brother, if I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind me saying. These guys were very, very close together, and I've interacted with Speed quite a lot. I have. I thought he was a dead on guy, but apparently, this guy's been hiding a lot from us. And yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that, and let's see what my good buddy ZT has to say about this guy. So let's get into it. And no, I'm not going to go full screen. I'm not for this one because I'm not actually doing a proper reaction as the trailer one. So, yeah.
Alright, what is going on, guys? And welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual. What I mean by that is we're going to be exposing a supposed former friend of mine who I thought was never going to betray me of any sort, but he did. Not only did he betray me, but he also betrayed a lot of other people that I associate with and I still consider as very, very good friends. So,
Raising my left hand there.
just a little bit of an introduction to what this is. This is me giving my side of the story. This is me exposing the truth, or what this guy has supposedly claimed was his own. This guy has lied and lied and lied and still continues to lie about all of the stuff he supposedly worked for.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just have to say, and I definitely hope you are watching this video. You
Oh, he
are
is. He
nothing
is.
but a liar.
He
You always will be.
he is.
So, to make this a little bit more, I guess you could say, easier to understand, essentially, as you read from the thumbnail, most likely, SpeedKing125 is a thief. Not only is he a thief, but he's an art thief, and he's a video stealer, and he's also a liar. There's been tons and tons of people that have confronted him about this matter, and he simply brushed it off by
I'm one of them.
denying the truth.
When I was alive.
But in today's video, we're going to show you every single thing he's lied about up until now. So, before the video gets started, if you guys wish to go over to SpeedKing125's channel and unsub from him after this video, I would not blame you. Considering no one likes an art thief, stealing inside of the art community is one of the worst things you can do. And the fact this guy's been doing it for this long is just sickening, and it is just disgusting. So, I say this again. If you are subscribed to SpeedKing125 on YouTube, or you are following him on Twitch, I highly advise you to unsub and unfollow if you do not wish to be associated with a thief and practically a criminal at this point. So, you be the judge.
Besides, at
But
this
for now,
point, he hasn't
let's get into
uploaded
the
anything
video.
in over a week and a half now. He hasn't. He's gone into hide as of this video recording right now.
So moving on to the very first topic of the video, we are going to talk about him stealing another content creator's video. So, back 3 months ago, me, Speed, and a friend of mine that goes by the name of Tech to Fallen decided to help out Speed with a project, and this project was a combo contest for the fighting game King of Fighters 15. Now, in my head at the time, I was thinking, hey, this is a really, really cool idea. Me, Speed, and Tech get to all be on one singular project, and this will be very beneficial for our channels and just showing the people what our skills are like in this fighting game. So keep in mind, this video was released November 7th of 2022. The guy he decided to steal from, the video the guy made he decided to steal from, was a month before his. Yes, and I will show you the guy's screenshots right now. The video he stole was made a month before he decided to make this combo contest video. So now you may be
And I've seen
thinking,
this video.
okay, maybe he just mimicked what the guy did in this video. Wrong. If you was to look at his footage and then the guy's footage, you'll see that everything is identical down to the T. Yes, people can copy combos and people can mimic things, but if it's literally perfect, literally identical for one another, same colors,
This is
same
copy and paste
background,
perfect. It
same
is. We're
movements,
talking.
same everything, I will keep denying the fact that he did not just copy this combo. He did not just mimic this guy. He straight up stole the footage and put it inside his own video to make it seem like it was legit.
Mm-hmm.
And the real funny thing is as well, this was a contest between me, him, and Tech. But for some unknown reason, he decided to rig it from the start and cheat by taking someone else's video, a very impressive and very skilled combo, to ensure he won the contest. That is disgusting.
Just want to pause it there. I'm pretty sure if I remember this correctly. I don't know if CT said this a minute ago, but Speed came up with the idea for this whole thing, if I am not mistaken, because I do actually remember them talking about it back in the day.
So again, now that that's all out of the way, I'm going to be showing you the two side-by-side comparisons of SpeedKing's video in the Yuri content creators video. So enjoy.
I do remember watching this. And I definitely remember that bit there, I do, because he repeats the damn thing 3 times before he hits them. As Easy said, frame by frame.
Player one, win!
Do we need to say any more on that right there? I don't think so. I mean, look at the meter bars and everything. They are identical as well. They are.
Now, I wanted to point out this little small fact, how as soon as these rumors came out about him potentially stealing another content creator's content, he then decided to make this video of his, the combo contest, unlisted. Now, obviously, if he was not in the wrong and he did not steal anyone's content, he would not have the need to unlist this video. But given that he did, literally, I think it was like a day after these rumors started coming out about him, he decided to do it. That shows that he clearly knows that he did steal and that he is in the wrong. And that he can no longer delete this video, because here's the...
I just want to say, I've said it so many times, if you delete stuff, I don't feel why, if you're a content creator, you should ever be deleting or removing your content unless you feel you are hiding. You feel this action is going to prevent something from being revealed, as in aka hiding shit.
the evidence right here. I already have the video downloaded just because I knew he was probably going to unlist or private the video, so that way if he was to delete it, people can no longer really point out the fact how he eventually stole when he can easily say, no, I didn't.
Bingo.
So he's a little bit too slow, and I was able to catch him right in the act.
Not exactly a speed king if he got caught on that one, is he?
So him unlisting the video makes him look even more suspicious. Wanted to point that out and let me know what you guys think about it.
Hi, hello. My name is Fenris Wolfo, and I used to be a friend of SpeedKing's. And what he did to me was unforgivable. It was horrible. And he basically he lied about our friendship. He said that he never liked me from day one, and the fact that I just hung out with ZT because we were dating is the only reason he...
Right. I questioned him about that when I was live. I did, and that's when he said that he did. Oh, I never cared and all this shit. But yeah, he was been with. I don't know how long he's known Alex, but it's longer than he's known ZT, and this has been a few years, we'll say. So you mean to say after all these years, you never liked this person, you didn't, and you're only going to come out about it now? Yeah, bullshit. Fucking mind of a 12-year-old.
Quote unquote, put up with me. He said that anything like related to my mental illness was a new thing every day. I suffer from depression, anxiety, ADHD, autism, and DID, meaning I have a lot of shit going on in my head at any given time. Now, he says that my alters aren't real because they never showed themselves around him. Mind you, it is a coveted disease. Well, it's not a disease, it's a disorder, but it is a coveted disorder where people aren't supposed to know about it unless the host of the system or another alter makes themselves present and tells them. They will not do it if they do not feel safe. At least that is how my system works. That is why he said that my alters were not real. I was pretending because they didn't feel safe enough to front around him. Mind you, fronting is taking control of the body, for those of you that do not know. And I suffer really bad from depression. I was diagnosed with it at 8 years old. I have really bad anxiety and stuff. I tend to be quiet in voice calls because I'm scared of doing something or saying something, that people don't like unless I get to know them and I know them really, really well. That's the autism. And the ADHD aspect is I'm very, very loud, and he found me very annoying for it.
Took his time. Go on, but that you did. Bringing that one up.
I am also a transgendered man. He has used she/her pronouns on me on purpose after stopping being friends with me just because he felt like it. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
If anybody else, has any problems with him other than who's in this video, but this is just my accounts. I'm really sorry if this is a small bit. It's not much, but I don't remember much, to be honest, because I have been very, very dissociated and very, very out of it in the past few weeks because of this whole speed situation. And it breaks my heart to know that he's done other things to other people. Like, if he, is in here, Tech the Fallen, he's done a lot of really bad things to him. And he's done a lot of bad things to ZT and other people in the Sonic fandom, as in, aka, stealing art. Anyways, this is Fenris Wolfo signing off with my bit of information. I love you guys so much over on ZT's channel, and I will catch you maybe sometime later.
Alright, here we go.
What's up, guys? This is Tech the Fallen here. as you guys may already know about Speed, he is an art thief.
I just want to say quickly, shout out to you, Tech. Much love, man.
But before we get to that, there are just some other things that I have to mention that he's done before we get to the art thing. I'm gonna be very brief about this stuff though. Before we go into that though, I would just like to say that I was, somewhat close to him. He's someone who, within the year, maybe less than a year that I've got to know, he's someone that I've considered to be a homie, a brother. And the thing is, when it comes to calling people brother, sister, little sister, big brother, whatever, when it comes to me calling people that, it means I trust you, and it means that you become someone that I don't want to lose, which makes all the more reason why this shit was painful. He's called me lazy behind my back. He's pretty much filled a friend's head with doubt when it came to me being a part of, future collabs and things like that. But he hasn't just attacked me, he's attacked another dear friend of mine. And when she found out, she literally cried. She had to step away from Discord for a bit. We were all in the Discord call when we found out, and it hurt her to the point where she stepped away and cried.
I just need to stop there. Like, I've been in Discord with a few of these people I have, and I'm just going to say, for people that are watching this that are not on Discord, this guy, Speed, not Tech, really has pissed a lot of people off. I mean, really. Like, there was rants and everything that was going on about this guy. I'm just leaving it at that. I'm just letting it out there. The offline stuff, let's just say, the stuff that we're not going to share on the internet.
And I'm not going to repeat what he said because it's... yeah, I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to repeat it. But, to get back to the topic at hand of Speed being an art thief, this man has stolen art from tons of people. I'm talking people on Twitter, DeviantArt, you name it. And the thing is, right, some of these people are indie game devs, like these are pixel artists, these are people that have a passion for the fandom that they're in, like I'm talking Sonic artists, I'm talking,
I'm just going to stop here and just say, personally, for me, I am not familiar with the whole, pixel art thing and all this stuff, so I'm not really going to talk over this section. I'm just going to let the lads talk about it because they know way more about it than I do, so I can't really speak on behalf of this one. So the floor is all you guys.
Whatever you can imagine. KOF artists even, he's stolen art from people who've done fan art of KOF characters, and I'll never forget. This is kind of where I've had my suspicions about him, but I didn't want to say anything because he was a friend, and I just wanted to believe that maybe he just mixed up his art style a bit. But when it first started, this was before KOF 15 came out, and he shared a fuck ton of artwork, claiming it to be his, of characters. This was basically fan art that he shared, and I'll never forget this one particular piece. It was a fan art picture of Dolores from KOF 15, and it was crazy because like that, amongst the other art pieces that he shared, you could tell that the art style was somewhat different. But again, at the time, I was just thinking maybe he dived into more than one art style. Maybe his art style was inconsistently consistent, meaning that even though his art style may not look the same, you could tell that it's his, so to speak. But yeah, he shared that with me and a few other people, and the day after, I just happened to check my phone and I saw that there was a news article of someone on Twitter doing fan art of King of Fighters 15 to build hype for the game, and the same exact Dolores piece he showed me, I found in an article, that same article that I read. And when I went to click the article and click the Twitter name, this was somebody whose name was written completely in kanji. And so at first I was like, is this his alternate account? And I just left it alone. But he's posted other art in my Discord. I made him a gallery. I made him his own room where he could just share his stuff, and he shared a lot of it. A lot of Sonic related art, and some Elden Ring pixel art, and again, like I said, his art style just changed completely. And again, I thought, maybe he's just mixing up his art style. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't want to be the one to accuse him of stealing at first, because I didn't know how to go about it, and I didn't just want to be that guy pointing fingers saying, hey, you're stealing. But thinking back on it, maybe I should have. But like I said, his art that he's posted in my server, art that he's possibly posted in his own server, art you guys have probably seen on his Discord, this is all art that he's stolen from other people, and what's even messed up but kind of hilarious about it in a way is that in some of the pieces that he's stolen, you can still see the original artist's name, their signature.
Yeah.
Watermark even, hell. Like, it's still there. And the ones that don't have the signature in them, you can tell where he's erased. Like, for example, I'm sure you guys are aware of one of his quote-unquote profile pictures or his logos, whatever you want to call it, where there's Sonic holding a crown. That's not
his
even
name.
his. That's not his at all. That's somebody else's. The original picture is a birthday piece for Sonic the Hedgehog, and if you were to look at his quote-unquote picture that he made and the original artist, you can still see the artist's name in the picture. You can see where he's erased text in the picture. Like, he's left literal evidence in these drawings, and it's so crazy that he's been going around posting it like it was his. It's even worse that there's a whole Twitter post talking about Speed being an art thief, and not only that, in one of his own posts where he was quote unquote selling merch that he quote unquote made, his whole entire comment section is full of people telling him to get rid of the art because it's stolen. Take that down, it's stolen.
This I do.
Please
I remember.
erase the stolen art. That's bad. And that's just putting it lightly. But to make matters worse, Speed has been confronted about this along with a few other things, and the only thing that he's had to say about the art theft is that majority of his work he's uploaded to Pinterest over the years and deleted it. Now, I'm an artist myself, right? So I want to ask you guys a question. To the artists out there, to people that are a fan of the arts, what have you. Let me ask y'all this. Why would Speed, a quote-unquote artist, need to delete his own post from Pinterest? Like, why? Why would any artist feel the need to delete their own stuff?
Yes.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yes. Why?
I've heard of people throwing away like old traditional drawings that they did, but we're talking about uploading digital art, or hell, maybe even taking pictures of your traditional art and uploading it and just deleting it. Like, what's the point? Seriously, what's the point? And also, going back to where he's stolen art from, as I've said before, he's stolen art from DeviantArt, from Twitter, you name it. But I'm sorry, this is hilarious to me. He's stolen art, or I don't even know if you could even call it stolen at this point, but he's taken images from Adobe free stock images, or he's taken Adobe free stock images and claimed them as his own. For instance, I remember he made a post in my Discord of a pixel art piece that he did of a genie, and he said that it was a warm-up. My dear friend Cartoonistic Ken was able to trace the art along with several other art pieces that he's done, and it's so funny. If you were to trace back this image, it takes you to an Adobe stock image link of that same exact genie that he drew. And the funniest part about that is it's free. You know, and I've never done pixel art before, and so I can't imagine like how long it takes to do a drawing of the sorts or whatever, but we're talking about downloading a pixel art stock image, darkening the colors, and calling it a warm-up. Like, the hell? Like, are you serious, my dude? And when it came to just darkening colors, that's not the only thing that he's edited, quote unquote. He's taken someone's drawing of Ninetales, the Pokemon.
Oh, I remember this one, yeah.
Claimed that it only took him 2 hours to make, and all he did was recolored the damn thing. Yeah, literally recolored the damn thing. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, he's done minimal, he's put minimal effort, if any, into his art, you know, being that all he's really doing is just recoloring things and claiming it as his own, or better yet, just doing away with other people's signatures and putting his own name on it. But all jokes aside, you know, it's really fucked up that there are people like myself that do art on a regular basis. You know, we put our blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. We put our own flair into this shit, and you got this dude literally stealing from people, re-uploading people's stuff, you know, claiming it as his own, and even trying to make a profit off of it. You know,
I had to go on with that.
hell, I'm gonna wrap it up here by saying the worst part of it, at least to me. For my birthday last year,
Oh, this one, yeah.
he asked me who my favorite Sonic character was, and I told him it was Espio. And he sent me an image, and it was a picture of Espio fighting Knuckles, or standing over Knuckles at a, I'm assuming, a battle arena or whatever. And I cherished that because it was a gift. You know what I mean? there's nothing better than a gift that's coming from someone who, I guess, put their heart and soul into it. You know, a drawing, whatever. You know, a sculpture, painting, even. Like, when it comes to getting gifts from artists, is there something special about that? Especially when you want to take into consideration that the artists, you know, really pay close attention to the details that they were given. Again, SBO being my favorite character, me being given the SBO drawn for my birthday. I cherish that because it came from someone who I thought was a fellow artist, and this was also someone who I thought was a brother to me, you know. So I cherish
Basically,
that.
this is something that should have been very
But
thoughtful.
he made that for my birthday. He claimed that it only took him an hour, but come to find out, my dear brother Fenris Wolfo was able to trace it back to a whole nother artist on Twitter. And the worst part about that was my quote unquote birthday present was a commission for somebody else. And it took them 2 weeks to do what Speed claimed only took him an hour. You know, and
Speed,
I think out of
speed. Sometimes it's better just to not talk. Less is more. Let's just say that from now on, right?
everything that he's done, I mean, stealing from other artists and all this and that, I think that's the one thing that truly, truly fucks me off about this whole situation is the fact that, you know, he claimed that he worked on this piece when in actuality he stole it from somebody else. And being that he stole it from somebody else, he just gave it to me as a present. Like, I wouldn't even notice or I would never find out. But
Goes to show what kind of a
that's
friend
all
that is.
I'm really gonna say on the matter. Sorry if this dragged on a little longer than it should have. Sorry if I was botching my words. It was just, I don't know.
I botch all the
Just trying
time.
to
You're
figure
okay,
out,
Tech.
I guess, how I should go about even mentioning these things, you know. And at the time, it really was a lot to take. It really was a lot to take in, but I do hope I was able to get my point across to you guys. I really appreciate y'all for listening. Love you guys, and I hope you guys stay safe. And if you associate yourselves with speaking and you yourself is an artist and you share your work out there, my advice to you, put your watermarks on your pieces, sign your name on your artworks, and be careful. Be very, very careful because you never know if this may end up happening to you guys. But that's all I got to say. Take care, and I will catch y'all later.
And there you go. That is SpeedKing125. Now you guys know the truth. You guys now know this guy has stolen the video. He has blatantly misgendered my partner. He has blatantly taken advantage of people. And he has stolen tons and tons of art from all these different types of various content creators. And so I say this once again. If anyone who decides to associate themselves with SpeedKing125, please, I advise you to be aware of what this man is capable of. He is a thief. Stealing art is a crime. So not
Stealing
only
in
is this guy a
general.
criminal, but he's also a liar, a transphobe, and many, many other things. So again, if you're going to continue to associate yourself with Speed, you should definitely be a little cautious when you're doing so. Because giving these quote-unquote accusations that he likes to call them, now that you've seen the truth, you you've seen the proof as well, and you've seen everything this man has been hiding behind his back all along, this should open a lot of you guys' eyes. And if you still don't want to believe everything I've shown you today here in this video, that's okay. No hard feelings taken at all. However, do not come at me sideways because I decided to show you guys the truth. Do not come at me attacking my channel nor the people I associate with because you didn't like what I said about SpeedKing125. I am simply here stating the truth about this man. And if you don't like that, there's only one simple answer to that question. And it's this. You can leave my channel, unsub, remove all likes, I really don't care, and never watch my channel or content ever again. Because I do not want to associate myself with a thief. And I definitely don't want to associate myself with someone who's blatantly defending him while knowing the truth of what he's done.
Biasly
I'm sorry,
defending.
but that's just not the kind of person I am. If you guys take that any other way, I apologize, but it's just me. Now for the ones that did watch this video and did gather something from this, the truth, just looking past the lies. Again, this guy has blatantly called someone retarded because he had a speech impediment. I'm not going to state names, but he did once say that as well. Also, if you guys like to get a part 2 to this whole entire thing, I'll be happy to do so, because this man has not only lied about his art, lied about his video, but he's also lied about a lot of stuff as well. And I definitely will showcase it all in part 2 if you're all willing to see it and hear it.
Okay, stopping you right there, buddy. I know exactly what CT is talking about, everybody. And I'm giving a big, massive yes for part 2, because if you want something to have a laugh at this guy's disposal, if you are now against this guy, join in.
Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, well, you already know the answer to that as well. So,
F off.
I'd like to thank every single person who has watched the whole entire thing from start to finish, non-stop. You guys are absolute legends. And without you, I wouldn't be doing this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have an amazing day or night, depending on when you watch
Part
this
2
video.
hopefully is the next video.
As always, take care and stay safe.
Right, just before I wrap it up here, there is a few little things in this video I was surprised wasn't there, but they're more me things, not going on along with the topics that the lads have been talking about. I actually I approached Speed did not too long ago, saying I was in his Discord server, and he was saying, oh, I was getting rid of a few people that was in my server. CT one of them. CT didn't do a thing against him, but yet just because he didn't like who he was associated himself with, he was like, you're gone, and you're gone. And I said to him, when I was live, he popped into my comment section, my chat, and I said to him, Speed, why am I no longer in your server? And he denied the fact that I was ever in his Discord server. I'm like, I know I'm in your Discord. I was in your Discord server. I was saying to him, it's like, yeah, I didn't interact much and all this, but I was in your goddamn Discord server. And he straight up denying that he was. So yeah, lying right there. There was another thing I wanted to say about him. It's gone out of my head now, it has, unfortunately. But yeah, this has been a little review on my good buddies video, CT leader. I promised I would do this, and I'm going to share this link out. I am this out, and I'm going to advertise that I've done a full recording as well. And hopefully this message gets across to those, because this guy has gone hiding the last week and a half now, claiming, oh yeah, actually I do remember what I was going to say. his recent videos on YouTube, he has been doing quote unquote blindfolded challenges where he sits in front of his console, whatever he's playing, and he's got a blindfold over his face. And here he is acing it. He's acing everything. And I said to a few people in Discord, um, has he ever done a blindfold challenge when he was live on Twitch? And he said, no, he's never done it. I'm like, there you go. There's another fake thing. There's another fake thing about him. Because it's so easy to just show footage of playing a game and then impose a little video in the corner of the screen of you just sitting there bashing away your controller with a blindfold on. Yeah, it's like I said you cannot hide that if you're live. But yeah, he'll never do it when he's live. He won't. He'll only do it on videos where you can edit them to whatever degree you want. So yeah, there you go, Speed. Another thing we called you out on. Anyhow, hope you all like this video of mine. Congratulations on hitting 100 subscribers, I should say, buddy. I know I said that to you before already, but I'm saying it again. Shout out to Alex in this video, and shout out to Tech. Please be sure to follow them all. Because unlike Speed, these guys aren't thieves and all this shit. They actually, and again, they just do what they do for the love of the whole gaming industry. You know, they don't. And again, you can understand why they've had this fallout, because they just do not associate. And I agree. I don't think any of us should be associating ourselves with people like that claim they're this and that when really they're just the complete opposite, where they take the opposite route. If you get what I'm saying, going by what the video was showing here. Right, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Laters. I need to get back to bed and get ready for work. See yous.